This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Helping guide women through an unplanned pregnancy. We talk with representatives from the Joel Women's Center in Schuylkill Haven next. Welcome everyone to a new week of local information. I'm Ken Karen. I'm happy to bring that information to you, and I thank you for watching. Our Janine Lasan has our daily news feature here on SSPTV, and today she's talking with some members of the team from the Joel Women's Center in Schuylkill County.
Joining us now right here on SSPTV News, we have Cheryl Cresswell. She is the Executive Director at the Joel Women's Center in Schuylkill Haven, and we're happy to have you here with us on the program for the very first time. Before COVID, I was in, and I was very impressed with what Joel was all about and how beautiful your facility is. So for people in our area that don't know what Joel is all about, if you could tell us about the facility.
Sure. We want to be the very first place that someone who is facing an unplanned pregnancy might want to go. We want it to be a safe, warm place that she can just slow down and think through what she's going through. And then we don't stop there. We want to support her as she goes into choosing life for her child, and we offer classes during pregnancy and then parenting. And we even go further. We have presentations that are done in our local schools to reach out to our teens who might need help in those areas as well. All of our services are free and confidential.
It is important for everyone to know that you are open during COVID, but you are practicing safety guidelines. What are those safety guidelines?
Okay, we absolutely have our masks and our social distancing. The staff is making sure that our clients are here one at a time and sanitizing and just taking care of all those precautions in between.
Very good. Well, thanks for joining us here on SSPTV News. Now we are going to speak with Allison Ball, who does the operations and actually deals with client care and the other programs.
All right.
Allison, thanks for joining us here on SSPTV News. I know that you deal with client care and the program, so tell us a little bit about the programs that you offer.
We offer pregnancy and parenting education through our Bright Course curriculum, and the really cool thing about Bright Course, I used to tell it on tours all the time before COVID, was that we could offer virtual classes. So we could send our classes through text or emails. So before COVID, we had, of course, clients coming in all the time, and through Bright Course, we were able to serve right through COVID while we were closed. So we were able to text our classes, and our volunteers were still calling clients. So we were able to serve right through COVID and then do curbside pickup with material assistance and things like that, which was really nice that we were still able to serve our clients. And another thing that we're hoping to offer really, really soon is services for a crisis pregnancy. So we're hoping to offer right here in 2021 options consultations. So we'll be able to help gals that are facing a crisis pregnancy with that consultation. So when she comes in, about an hour appointment, we'll be able to answer questions that she might have. Is she really pregnant? We'll be able to offer medical grade pregnancy tests.
Very good. Now, Lindell is going to join us next to talk about how you support teens and promoting options that they make, choices that they make with sex. Lindell Berg joins us now. She's a community education and outreach director, and I know that you deal with teens. And let me tell you, what a task, because that is an age that is very tricky to deal with.
It is, yes. And I have a few teens of my own at home, so I have lots of experience.
So what are you doing to educate our teens on the choices that they're making when it comes to sex?
We have a free program that's offered to local school districts, and what it looks like. Now, prior to COVID, I was present in the school, in the classroom, and would spend about 3 days with each individual classroom. And our program is about healthy relationships. So we really talk to students about what does a healthy relationship look like? How do I have one of those? And we also do talk about the consequences that can go along with all sorts of risky behaviors, including their choices with sex as a young person. So it's designed to be very interactive between the presenter and the student and very open-ended, and we talk about lots of different scenarios. And the message, though, is based on a preventative health model, which encourages young people to choose abstinence until a committed adult relationship like marriage.
Very good. If someone wants any more information on Joel and the center, what is the number?
Our number is 570-728-2135.
Today's news feature is brought to you by Falvello Law Firm. Have you been injured in a car accident? Call Falvello Law Firm. Your case is our fight.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
More sunspots this week as our star is becoming more active, and it's going to be an active weather week with some high temperatures and some rain. Here's our forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low of 49 degrees. Tuesday is partly sunny with highs in the mid-60s. Tuesday night, 30% chance of showers after 3 a.m., mostly cloudy with a low of 55 degrees. Then a hazardous weather outlook with some heavy rain coming our way on Wednesday for Veterans Day. 90% chance of showers with thunderstorms also possible after 1 p.m. We'll have a high of 63 degrees. Wednesday night, 70% chance of showers, cloudy with a low of 52. Thursday, there's a 40% chance of showers before 1 p.m., mostly cloudy with a high of 54. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low of 39. Friday, mostly sunny with a high of 53. And Friday night, mostly clear with a low of 35 degrees. Let's catch up on some sports scores from over the weekend on the SSPTV Standard Speaker Scoreboard. North Schuylkill kept their perfect football season rolling in the District 11 3A semifinals against Tamaqua. Dylan Dietz recovered a fumble and Luis Serrato grabbed 2 interceptions for the Spartans. Josh Chowanski had 253 rushing yards and quarterback Jake Hall passed for 174. North Schuylkill will play Notre Dame Green Pond in the championship game on Saturday. The Mahanoy area Golden Bears lost to Williams Valley in the District 11 Single A semifinals. Ben Terry had 150 rushing yards for Mahanoy and 119 passing yards. In girls soccer, Hazleton area lost in the District's 2-4 4A sub-regional championship to Williamsport. And we have one final football score as Kutztown shut out Shenandoah Valley. The Hazleton area high school had a lot of teams play for district championships in the fall, including the field hockey team, and we have a feature on them coming up, plus details on an upcoming online symposium for young women in high school interested in a career in STEM. And in the SSPTV Spotlight today, it's musician Aaron Fink from our show, Music on the Menu.
Parents and children are invited to learn more about an MMI education at Visitation and Entrance Exam Day on Saturday, November 14th, beginning at 9 a.m. on the MMI campus in Freeland. Registration is required and limited to the first 25 students. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Ronald J. Bonenberger of Weatherly, Joseph B. Conahan Funeral Home, will announce their arrangements. Martha Aline Caputo, age 87, of Hazleton. Services will be private under the Joseph B. Conahan Funeral Home. Edward Dinkelacker, age 63, of Drums. The Butler Chapel of the Crofton Hughes Funeral Home will announce their arrangements. And Anthony Florito of Hazleton, the Joseph B. Conahan Funeral Home, will announce their arrangements. Today's social and obituary report is brought to you by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory. Call 570-788-0977 or go to harmonfuneral.com.